pucker now. They're expensive, but they're handy keeping the van when you're doing demo stuff, things like that. Every tile's nailed, which does cause us a bit of a drama, a bit of a problemo. So we have noticed an issue with the brickwork. Woo! What a day. Little days like that, I'll just leave them in the park. We've got 4 and 1, so tools for the job. Just a normal plasterer's trowel. We've had a bit of a bonus day. The renderers have turned up, they're doing the front. So that is good. Right, there's all the front in. Right, little tip on these external corners. Right, we're just coming through, slotting these soffits in now. We've got the existing spotlights. They obviously need to be connected up by the sparky, but I'm just using these Wagos. It's like a push fit, I suppose. They're pucker now, they're expensive, but they're handy keeping the van when you're doing demo stuff, things like that. If you do go for a cable or lighting cable, you can make it safe, you know what I mean, and then just switch everything back on. So the one, we've got a spotlight above the door there. Because we've changed it now, the location of that may change. So it's a question I need to ask the client. Do you have it centre of the front door or centre of the porch? So a couple of Wagos on it, leave the cables above. When the sparkies come and we get a decision, he'll drill through exactly where we want it, pull the cable through with these on nice and safe, and then connect it up. So I'll do the same on that one, same on that M1, and that don't stop anyone carrying on with work then. And I don't have to charge the client a morning's visit from the sparky, so everyone's a winner.
If you let me put it
That is where the magic happens. So that is all level there. Level and plumb, that's what you want, nice and solid. 2 fixings in there. To be fair, we're governed by their fixing, so we've measured them out the same distance to keep it all uniform. That's it, last little bit on that corner. And then we'll do that bit. Right, morning guys, we're over Ramsden, straight to it again. So, just getting set up now. Off the tower today. Ideally we'd want a little scaffold across here, but sort of weighed up the expense of it and the amount of time it's going to be there, it's probably not worth it. Just sort of get it done on the tower, should be fine. So because it's a mansard, every tile's nailed, which does cause us a bit of a drama, a bit of a problemo. So it was either take off the whole front of the building to nail every single one, or we're taking off 3 rows or 2 rows. So you've got the eave, the first row and the second row. We'll get the new battens back in place, and then we'll nail the first couple of rows in. The last one, we're gonna have to just sit it on the battens, but we'll probably just put a blob of CT1 just to lock it in place, and that'll be absolutely fine. DPM, obviously your bottom row needs to be E-felt or DPM, something like that, or slate you can use, because the sun rots away the breathable membrane ironically, so you've got to have a different bitumen based one just for that eave section there. So kept it in one length, that's all good. I'll trim that off after, that'll go nice into the gutter. So now we'll get that battened out and then we'll start putting the tiles back on.
If you let me put it
just coming through, the only concern with doing this for me was the batten gauge, because we have no control. Obviously, as you know, doing a roof, like many things, you start from the bottom and you work your way up. So you'd set your first batten gauge 50mm over the fascia, go into the guttering, and then work off of that. Because we're working down, we're not working to the courses of the tiles, we're working to this fascia line. So we've been lucky.
down to you when we get home. If you let me put it. If you let me put it.
Right guys, just starting to come through with these tiles. They're going down as to be expected, all cushiony. The previous contractor, when he done the lead on these couple of dormers, these inverted bows, I don't think he's oiled it, and we had some staining running down the tiles. So I said, like, while we're here, we'll just swap a few tiles out, take a few dodgy ones out. It does mean that we had to sacrifice some of the old ones and put them up there, put some new down here, but I don't think it looks too bad, the colorisation on them. Obviously you're going to have a difference there, but they're the same tile, same brand, so it's not going to take very long for that to all blend in. So yeah, it's coming through, it's looking good, that.
If you let me put it. If you let me put it down, 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 down. If you let me put it down, down.
Right, that is us. All done, jobs are good and tiles are on. Obviously you can see a little slight variation in colour there because it's new to old. You're never going to get an exact match, but the customer's happy to go ahead with it, so that's all good. We had a little test run over there and he gave us the green light. So yeah, that's all done. That gutter falls down nicely into this outlet. I've not put the clips on yet because we've got to put the brick slips in there tomorrow morning. So we'll just be like a dummy feature brickwork there, just following up tight under that soffit, following round, and then that'll just match in with the front of that. So yeah, all good. And that is probably us again up tight for now. So take care and I'll see you in the morning. Right, what's up guys, how we doing? Hope you're doing well. We're back over Ramsden today. We have had an absolute drama today. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. So it's now just after lunch. We've been driving about sorting a few bits and bobs out. I won't go into it. But we're all good. Back to Ramsden, just having a look at these brick slips. Chris has put the render board on over the top of that bay. We have noticed an issue with the brickwork. This used to be a garage, a bit like the neighbours, a double garage door, and that was removed at some point. That's why the bricks are a little bit different and off bond on the sides. We wanted to run our brick course through level with the bottom of that, well, top of the bay window, but the bottom of that little fascia there. And as you follow it around level, it doesn't match up with the bricks on the other side. So the brickies basically cocked it up. So yeah, anyone's got any suggestions, let me know. The only thing I sort of thought was turning and going, keeping it on bond on the sides and putting a soldier course through, but that's then going to look different to the existing bay. So this is what we're trying to match in. It's really annoying, 30mm out. This brickwork's 30mm lower than this one, so we're going to come through round on this corner and then have a chat with the customer, see what they want to do. They may just have to live with a step in it. When you're doing this sort of retrofitting stuff and you're working with the existing and you're trying to save money, sometimes you have to be a bit of give and take. So I've sent him a little video of it, let him mull it over. He'll have a proper little gander tonight and then we'll carry on tomorrow. But yeah, so we've got ultimate flexible rapid set. This is what our tiler suggested to use, S2, so perfect for exterior stuff, which is happy days. So I'm going to start coming through now. Obviously we've got the Hardy backer ball, which is pre-primed. I've got a notch trowel. Chris will do me cuts as I come round, and that's it. Right guys, what's up? So, woo, what a day. We managed to claw back a little bit, to be fair. I mean, these brick slips have gone down nicely actually. Render ball went on, brick slips on using that adhesive. We put a little piece of timber underneath it just to take the weight of it, and on this section here, once it's all jointed up, that'll be solid. I'll be able to take all that out. So that's probably us for today, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Morning guys, how we doing? Thursday morning, back over Ramsden again. Just took the little supports out underneath what was holding. Morning guys. The old battery died, didn't it? So I've just whacked it on charge, so let's go again. So it's been on charge for an hour, so it should be all good. Brick slips are all in there, look, I'll show you a bit of a closer look. So they're looking nice. This is that little step detail I was saying about, which is really annoying, but see there, 30mm different from both sides. That is level, and that other pier on the left, oh excuse me, yeah, he's lower, but he's tucked in behind the bay, out the way, rather than having it on this left hand side. So now as you pull in onto the drive, you're going to get drawn into that, and obviously then be the front door, and that little detail will be tucked in that corner. So yeah, customer's happy with that. So that's the main thing, and obviously we've saved an absolute fortune, so all good. We're just inside doing a little bit of boarding. I'll just show you. Got waiting on the dry liner to come in, do a dot and dabbing. We're just getting the ceiling all wrapped up. So just coming through, we've got the steel beam under here, so we've gone with a fireboard, and then we've just got this last little bit to put in here, and that's it. Right, we're just knocking up the cement for these brick slips. I know generally everyone sort of knows how to knock up cement. It's fairly straightforward. It's the gauge that you need to know, and you need to keep it consistent. So on a little gauge like that, I'll just use a little pot. We want 4 and 1. It's quite a standard mix for brickies. Nice and strong. So I'll put 16 cups of sand in, so I need 4 cups of cement, and that way you can knock it up in little gauges, and if you run out, you know, anyone can just knock up another one. Keep it all 4 in 1. So I'll give that a mix. A little bit of feb in the water. Right, I'm just coming through, jointing this all up. So tools for the job, just a normal plasterer's trowel, and I'll use that as a hook. So I load it up, and I've got a little 12mm jointing iron. Feed it all in, force it in, get it in there nice and tight, and then by the time I've come to the end, that should be ready to come through with the roundy one. What's it called? That's a jointing iron, isn't it? Comment below if you know what it's called. Yeah, come through, get all that done, give it a little rub down after. Happy days.
If you let me put it if you let me put it down, 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 down. If you let me put it down, 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 down to you when we get home.
Right, these brick slips are all jointed up, so it's sort of toned it down a little bit. Once that sets, obviously tonight/tomorrow, we'll see the true colours of it all. And it should blend in nicely there. So get a little bit of trim underneath this bay window here, like a little soffit, and that'll finish it off nicely. I'll show you this little detail. Let's address the elephant in the room. What I was saying about yesterday, what is it? So that this pier is 30mm lower than the other side. So I've got a bit of a ski whiffy there, but we've kept it in that corner, lost it over there out the way at the front door, and obviously you've got the whole rest of the building there. So as you look at that now, you ain't gonna notice that. Right, what's up guys? Friday morning, we're back over Ramsden, getting straight into it. So we've had a bit of a bonus day. The renderers have turned up, they're doing the front, so that is going to free up all the tiling, get all the scaffold down, completely do the outside of the front. So exciting times on that one. Chris has done the reveals at the front, so that's ready for the plaster for next week. We're having a little bit of sort out up here. We're going to come around with doing the architraves and skirtings now, just to sort of get another little job ticked off the list. Right, there's all the front in. This system gets scratched back, so they've gone off to have a bit of lunch around the corner. They're going to see if they can get on it today to scratch it back. If not, it's going to come in at first thing in the morning, and yeah, get that done. What that then does is that frees up that whole front end. That can be finished off Monday. Tiles, ridges, hips, top coat on the fiberglass, and then we can get the scaffolding down. So yeah, that'd be a big milestone, that. So yeah, I'm pleased that's done. Right guys, just been cracking on with these skirtings and architraves over Ramsden. We're just having a little bit of a tidy up now. So tools for the job, we use the chop saw with a stand, very handy, D-Walt one. If Hilty had one, I'd probably get that, but they don't. So I think that's only 150 quid or something that was. I think the stand was about 120. Look at the span on that. It's almost like, what, 3 metres or something. So it's absolutely perfect skirting. 3.7. Where's the old? This is what we stick our skirtings with, unless we've got a deep fill. So if any of the plaster's blown at the bottom, which it has over there, we use like Mega Stick, Insta Stick, anything like that, because that stuff won't touch it. That other gear will stick to it. But yeah, generally we use that to stick the skirtings. Grip fill seems to skin over too quick. That's a bit old hat, that. So yeah, all you old boys using that, you need to jump on this gear. Anything like that, CT1, a little bit expensive, anything like that. So that's it really. Internal corners. Back cut them on a 45-degree angle. And then we use a jigsaw. Just back mark that as well, just cut that out. And then what that gives you, if your internal corner is less than 45 degrees, you got pretty much, you're never going to be that far out, and it comes right back round, and then you can even get that past it. So yeah, you're creating more ag for yourself doing 245s. That locks in better, and you can pin it in the corners as well. So there's a couple of areas we can't do because it's just waiting on these bifolds. About another 2 weeks on them. And then we can get that all wrapped up. We get the last couple of bits of skirting in. So we've got the door liner for the bathroom, chamfered architrave, skirting's all nicely on. This way it looks like the other side. So just get a nice finish on that. Once this has been decorated, the customer's going to be decorating this. What we'll probably do is silica round all the tops, all up the sides of these, just give it a bit more cover and give it a better appearance. And that is basically it. Right, how we do our external corners, so cut both sections at 45-degree angle, butt them up, line them against a straight edge. A little bit of masking tape, a little bit of back tape. Keeps them nice and square. Flip it over, glue and activator. Pull it up so the joints meet. You want to put a little bit of glue just on that back edge just to strengthen it up. Little lick. Take your tape off and you've got one perfect corner. And if you've got a pin gun, put a couple of pins in it just to hold it.